Welcome guys, today I have for you a Chevalier FSG 3A 1224. This machine is wired for 220 volts and we'll just get right into it. So this is an automatic or manual machine. As you can see, we got our hand wheels up front. This is going to be our head going up and down. Might be easier to just do it with our automatics that we'll get into in just a minute. This is a spring lever to bring our table in and out, and then it'll pop itself out. And same thing with our left and right. Let me just put it right in between the sensor. So let's start off with our hydraulics. Simple as pressing the start cycle button, and from there we could open our table up with our different speed, slow it down, make it faster, so on and so forth. So basically when you do press the cycle start button, it will go into the cycle with whatever you have set up here. As you can see, this number down feeds from 10. Change that number up with these two buttons right here, depending on what you're grinding, and that will bring it down. And then we also do have how many passes till we start feeding down. So for example, it's set to 2, and then we also have our spark out parameters off to the left. Right here is going to be our variable magnetic chuck control, along with the on, off, and demag. As you can see, if you turn that off, our cycle will also end. This is actually a good time to go ahead and start our spindle, coolant, and dust collector. As you can see, we're all flashing and we're ready to go. So we got the spindle going. Off to the left, you can see our coolant tank, and then along with a blower. So whenever you're ready, go ahead, press that on button, and you're good to go. Keep that off for our video purposes. So let's just get back into our cycle. We are doing an auto surface traverse cycle, if you will. And what will happen is once our hand wheel right here finds our 0, we'll go ahead and go into a small fine feed and then a spark out. So I did just speed it up a little bit, and we will be hitting our 0 in just a second, so I can demonstrate what happens afterwards. You can see we have our light indicator right here. That's going to be our spark out light status. Just let that finish itself up in just a second. We do have a couple different feeds right here for if you're going to use the hand wheel. You just got to pull the plunger out and give it a big old spin, 180. And then our fine feed dial right here. So as you can see, our machine does park itself fully all the way to the right hand side, and then the head lifts up as well. So real quick, I'm going to show you this plunge cycle. You just want to bring our little dial knob off to the right hand side. Go ahead, cycle start, and you can open up our wheel. Just give it a little bit of a jump start. So I do have this close to the end of the cycle. Let me actually just speed it up just a little bit. So I do have it close to the end of the cycle, so we're not here all day, but I'm gonna let this run back and forth for just a little bit. Then once this is all done, I will demonstrate our jog features, our automatic in and out, up and down. So again, you can see our yellow light is now indicating that we are in spark out mode. Then afterwards it will go ahead and park itself. Just like that. So if you want to go to our hydraulic settings, it's as simple as bringing it on over. And now We could play with our in and out button right up top, or our up and down. Also has its own step feed button right here. And that's essentially it. So again, this will be the Chevalier FSG 3A 1224, wired for 220 volts. Thank you.